Jillian, wake up! It's time to get ready for school.
What? Yeah, Mom. Just give me a few hours, and I'll wake up.
What time did you get sleep? It's already 6:30.
What?
This is so unlike you, Jillian. Okay.
Her voices echoed in my mind. I count the days till she is mine. Can't tell my friends 'cause they will laugh. I love a girl from senior class. Whoa, whoa.
Sorry, ma'am.
Miss Jillian, this is her last warning. Proud in class, sit down. Let's begin. Pyramus and Thisbe. It's a tragic love story. Few texts are associated with this story. Several people created models of ill-fated legitimate laws. Pyramus is beautiful youth and peaceful. These beautiful maidens of all ages.
They were ill-fated, which means that destiny was not on their side. Rephrasing that, they were not destined, but they loved each other truly?
Yes, of course.
Well then, how is that possible? If you were not meant for each other, then how could you possibly love that someone?
It can be said that it is as if you were meant to be.
Something like that.
Well, thank you. You may sit down. Class, this is exactly why, until now, this story is in the back of my mind. Waiting the answer.
Well, why don't you just tell yourself that they were meant to be together?
Well, we have pretty cruel laws. If that's the case, what I mean is, you love each other, but you don't have enough time to spend loving each other.
Well, that would take forever, if you ask me.
I too have thought that, but let me tell you this. If you spend 5 years with that someone, and all the while you could have spent your life with that partner, the two live in a neighborhood where the houses are close together. So close, the wall is very tiny. They live side by side, then having to grow up together, they can't love.
So, I'd call that like destiny?
Ryan and I met 2 years ago. I was transferred to the school because of my father's work. I made new friends, and then more friends that led me to Ryan. In that same year, I felt something odd about him. He's not the usual him that I knew. Later on, I figured out why. I can feel it. The extra care, extra support, extra everything. Then I suddenly found myself doing the same thing for him. The next year, we got even closer. Both our parents heard about it. They asked me to study first. I was pressured, and so I threw away something that could have been so nice.
When you're lonely, look at this necklace and remember this moment. I love you. I love you.
What?
I assume you already know what this is about. Am I right? Jillian, could you please forget about this guy? There are better guys out there.
What do you want me to do? Pretend he doesn't exist? No, I won't forget about him. Isn't it enough that I avoid him instead?
I'm not saying anything about that. My point is, he can be your friend. Nothing more than that.
He told me that to stop taking possession photos. He said his wife suffered. I can do this. Ryan and I can do this.
Jillian, we're happy that you have maintained your good grades. But we both agree that Ryan is not the right guy.
How could you know that? You don't even know him.
Jillian, come back here!
Dad, that hurt me.
When you're lonely, look at this necklace and remember this moment. I love you. I love you.
Dad?
Jillian.
You are forbidden to see that man.
What man?
You know full well who I mean, young lady. You're forbidden to see Pyramus.
No, you can't do that. Thisbe, my dear, your father and I are in agreement. We don't want you to suffer. Boy, maybe no, no. But let's not go that far. No, you must forget about it. No, forget that we even exist. No,
Thisbe, do not be difficult.
this is unfair. You can't do that to me. It's too much to ask, Father.
You are my daughter and you will do as I say.
He's a great guy, Dad. And he cares for me.
It's not good for you.
Why don't you just say it? He's not good for you, isn't he?
I'm not saying anything about that. Just that you shouldn't have an affair with him.
Dad.
It's like we're avoiding anything. The guy's in love with you. Totally, completely. But the boy is in love with you. You don't understand with me. It's my parents. I don't have time to be more than just a friend. How can I do it? Talk to them. Tell them that I love them. If I can promise anything. Oh my God, you love him? Love him already? Well then, I've got an idea. I don't like them. Oh, come on, Jillian. What are best friends for? I'm going to regret this. So you want to hear the plan or what? Okay. It's simple. You write him a love letter, he'll respond. You write to him again, and he'll write to you again. And the whole thing just goes on until your parents decide you're already old enough to have a relationship. Well, it's a perfectly chaste plan. What is your role in this perfectly chaste plan of yours? I'm going to break the hole in the wall in which you can do.
I don't know how long I can bear to see this wall.
Bilisan naman po, kayo na panalo
I
kayo
can talk to
naantay.
you.